Yeah, when I was a kid, I had to go for an operation. It was about a deviated septum. That's when the skin growing in your nostril or nostrils and you can't breathe right because it's basically got a barrier there, you know, some skin portion or mucous membrane, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. See, now it's all right. See, the doctor did a pretty good job, but let me tell you the story about the deviated septum operation, okay? Yeah. My mom was saying, what's wrong, Dave? It sounds like you can't breathe. Well, I can't breathe through one nostril, Mama. She says, we're going to have to go to the hospital. Pops drives, well, my pop, our Pop's not, but he was Pop, drives me to the hospital, right? The guy says, oh boy, you got a barrier. I'm like, what? You got a barrier up there. What's that mean? Piece of skin or something's drawn across your nose. You got to get a deviated septum operation. I'm like, oh boy. All right. They make the appointment. 2 months later, I go in for deviate operation. No, the deviated septum operation. And so I go in there and I meet the doctor, Dr. Alama Kalakashkla or something like that. Middle Eastern guy, nice guy from what I could see. And goes, hey, well, I'm addict, and you want to go to the slushy machine? You don't drink it if you don't pay. I said, no, don't give me that. Don't give me that, no. He said, no. You want to, well, I'm on there to, file the, and I said, sure, the bone there, yeah, because I had kind of a little bump on my nose. It used to hold up my glasses pretty good, though. Ever since the operation, my glasses fall all the time. But anyways, that's another story. It was like a humpback way up my face. Well, I'm not Jewish, by the way. People think I am but I'm not. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm, Catholic. Later on, I changed to become a born-again Christian. Now I'm just a damn atheist. Who knows? No, I'm not. I'm a agnostic, okay? Let's leave it at that and call it a day. But anyway, who cares, really, Deviated septum operation, let's get back to that, okay? So anyways, he says, well, I'm in there and I have your nose flapped open. Do you want me to file that bone down so the bump goes? I said, sure, might as well get at it while you're there, 2 birds in 1 bush or something like that, right? So he says, all right, I'll do that. Now, they put the thing on your face, the anesthetic, and I'm like, oh, wow. And I'm like, wow, I'm not quite out yet. Then I hear a scalpel. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, doctor. Oh, no, you can't be totally out on this operation. You're still going to have a little bit of them. And I'm like, whoa, really? And he's like, yeah, but I didn't really say that because I was only young at the time, so I was humble. Now I would say, whoa, really? Hey, Nelly. But anyways, he pulls the skin. Half of it's over one eye and half is over the other eye, and it's the skin and everything. And I'm like, oh boy, this is kind of weird. I don't really feel the pain, but I feel that weirdness. But then he gets the file. It looks like one of the files I had in wood shop. It's just a regular wood file. It looks like to me, this big thick metal file, and on the bone of my nose. It's like, and I can hear it, and I hear the, and I can feel the sensation of it. It's not painful, but he's like sawing at my bone on my nose, the big hump, the humpback nose there, back and forth, and I'm like, holy crap! And he goes, oh, the bump's gone. He throws the file, you hear it, ding, hit a bucket or something. He throws it back in the tool chest. So all of a sudden, he flaps the nose, puts this crazy glue back on, slaps it back into place, and then gets this big putty thing and plop on my face, and then starts making this mask. Yeah, he's got this goddamn, I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at this point, but it's white, not red, and it's like this big thing all like this. And of course, because he broke my nose, he had to break my nose. They got to break your nose before that, and all that, right? Now I got this mask. Now, because my nose was broken, this mask, I'm like this. I look like, I won't say, but basically I'm like this. And I'm talking like, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, And I'm like, oh boy. And it's like, oh boy. You're not going to let me play in any reindeer games. Right? They bring me up to the room. I sleep in the room for a night, I think it was. Next day he comes in, he says, I'm going to take your cast off. Now I already had people sign it and stuff. Everybody signed my nose that day. All my friends came up, hey, I'm going to sign your nose, Dave. Kind of weird, and I'm like that, Now, I didn't realize this, but back in the day, they shoved coke up your nose with this tissue stuff. So anyways, he comes back in the doc, right? Dr. Elmar Lahashia, right? Comes back in, and he goes, David, I'm going to take the mask off. I said, all right, let's do it. Let's go for it. So I figure he's going to take the tape off and everything. He goes, oh shit, I'm late for my golf game. So I'm like, oh shit, what's going to happen now? Boom, he puts his hand on the freaking thing, wedges his fingernails into where the tape's all taped on my forehead, and just goes, right? Rips the thing off. The bottom part of the cast pushes up in my nose. My eyes start watering like I ate 17 onions or something. Just watering, and the pain is just excruciating. Like it's like someone just punched me in the nose like that. Now, I never wanted to kill anyone in my life, but I was ready to whack the son of a bitch. I was ready to almost have a lawsuit against the doctor, and I wouldn't have won that because he's going to play golf with his lawyer buddy, you know what I'm saying? There's no way I would have won that case, but I really felt like socking him. And he goes, are you all right? No, yeah, you let me punch you in the nose and see if you're all right, buddy, huh? But anyways, I wasn't all right. But anyways, the cast came off. I was in pain. But then, all of a sudden, my eyes started clearing up. And then the drips started going. Because I could breathe more, the cast was off. And he started taking the cotton out of my nose. And I'm seeing all this powder flying off the cotton. I'm like, what the hell's that? It was cocaine! The guy shoved 17 ounces of cocaine up my nose and stuff. So he's like that, right? So then I'm feeling the drips coming down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm all coked up, man. Now, I never knew what coke was. I was only a kid and stuff, so, I was working at a bookstore and stuff, and the guy said, you gonna be coming in tomorrow, Dave? And I'm like, no, I didn't want to go in. I didn't want to go into work for 2 days after that, because I was like this. I was like, wow, go grab me a glass of ginger ale. I'm all set for the day. I'm watching TV. I've never seen things I've never seen before, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing colors, and I'm like, and I'm, whew, get some water. No, I didn't. But anyways, I was like, for like 3 days, I was coked up. But anyways, that's the deviated septum operation story. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope everybody has a great new year, okay? And I hope no one ever has to go through that. Well, unless you're really a crack addict or a coke fiend, you know what I'm saying? Then you might want to even, pull a piece of skin over your nose or something, all right? But anyways, Pops is going to have a great New Year's, and he'll be on the Pop Art production channel again, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm back, buddy, whether you like it or not. Hey, if you don't like my channel, don't come and watch, okay? We kind of shy away from haters here, too. Kind of take off, go in some other direction if you're a hater, okay? I'll see you later. See you later, my friends. Pops out.